Ruben, here's your transmitter. This is the last with the transmitter. It's working very nicely. Something a little different here. I now have 6 DQ6s in the modulator, as well as the PA. And I've also added that PA current meter there. That's supposed to read 60 milliamps. And here's the modulator current. I have a show on right now, or a recorded radio show. That's the modulation transformer and the modulation choke there. See? Okay. I used the 6 DQ6s because the 6 BQ5s are kind of expensive, and their curves are not always the same as the new old stock. And what am I talking about? I had 2 of those kind of tubes. They were the former modulators. Those were the 6 BQ5s. Good tubes, good modulators, just expensive. That's one of the new old stock. There's 2 of these in the modulator, remember? Okay. And here was one of the old 6 BQ5s. This is made by, who was that? Rubin. Actually, it's a Sovtech. There you go. And that was okay, but it just didn't, it had different characteristics other than what the book says it should have. So I think some of these tubes now are made differently. Some of the new tubes probably made more for guitar amps or made with a certain distortion curve. I don't know. They're not the same as the original ones, the one I just showed you, the ones that were made years ago. They're not always the same. So I went with the 6 DQ6s because they're more powerful and they're less expensive. These are sweep tubes, and it's the same one that's in the RF final, so you can have one tube type tubes, and these 2 tubes are matched. I actually went through all the tubes I had on these 6 DQ6s, and I found the 2 that were closest to the right curve match, the right bias for these, and they do a good job.
Dialing for dollars time. This is call 6 for December 7th. See if we can award $65 this time.
That's pretty good modulation right there. You can see the positive and negative peaks look really good. So this is still working as good as it did before. In fact, a little better. So that looks like real amplitude modulation. Very clean. Listen to it on the radio.
We have at least 15 names per slip, as the columns are cut down into slips. So, go down the slip.
There's that station next door to us. That's Spanish.
There we go. See what happens. Ring. How about it? Hello, KSTP Radio. Hello? This is KSTP Radio. Is your phone number 633-2542?
Yes, it is.
Man, this is Don Duchesne on with Dialing for Dollars.
There's no radio show.
Call, and
I had it recorded.
You were listening to us to catch those answers on the air. I had just given the answers, the count, the direction, and the amount of this call. If you can repeat them back to me, the cash is...
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, I'm very sorry. We went down 11 on the slip of names.
Pretty good.
Telephone directory.
There you go.